Hi everyone! How y'all doing? Hi! What the fuck is... Oh, it's a suitcase. Anyway. Chat. I'm still reeling. I'm still pissed. Because I watched Alien Romulus last night. And let me tell you something. If you look at my Blue Sky post about it, all I said was just, these characters do not piss me off. Because let me tell you something, the movie, it's a solid 7.5 out of 10. But these characters, man, listen, I get it. It's the Alien franchise. The characters are all idiots. But god damn, was it frustrating. Oh my god, especially that ending. Nah. Okay, we're just about to promise. Why the fuck is it? Wait. Okay, okay, that's better. Okay. We're gonna be doing more promises to keep. Hopefully this stream actually stays up because it is kind of it's very fucking windy and rainy today because I guess California is being hit with a bomb cyclone or something, so we're gonna be getting a lot of rain this year. So there's that. But anyway, oh, before we even start, which I know I'm probably taking too long for this, I need to talk about what's happening this week, since I posted like a stream schedule and then I had to delete it quickly because I realized that I actually only realistically have time for only one stream this week, and that is today. And that's because after this week is over, well, I usually stream when I have the whole place to myself. And if I don't have the whole place to myself, I'm not gonna stream. But I'll be going away for 2 weeks after this week is over, so you're not gonna get any streams for me for quite a bit. Until I come back, of course. Until then, hey, hopefully by then, maybe there's like a, in our, like a, I don't know how to describe it. So the new public build for Chenya is already out. And I really want to read that, but Ben told me that, like, keep on lookout for any, like, typo fixes or anything, because I guess they're still trying to patch it a bit. So I figured during a 2-week break, I'm going to it's probably gonna be resolved by the time I get back, so I can play the new build as soon as I come back. Also, Where the Demon Lurks Patreon build just came out, and it's gonna be Morris's routes. Like, really? So that's a bit funny. I don't know how long it's gonna take before the public version is out, and I know that, like, they made an option on their Patreon that you can actually just do like a one-time purchase to get the build for yourself without having to commit to a monthly subscription, which I believe that's really smart. That's really smart. But it's the thing, like, even if I can do that, and trust me, I really want to, I'm not gonna play it on stream. I would wait until the public build is officially out, so that way everyone can have like an equal opportunity to read it for themselves. So that way it won't feel like I'm like just giving away like basically their means of currency. So yeah, stay tuned for when I get back. Hopefully on the, I think the 16th, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I think Animal Crossing does the same thing with only requiring the one payment on Patreon. Okay, that's genius. I feel like if we don't have a Patreon for your visual novel and stuff, you should probably do that. They should probably implement that. Anyway, I have been talking for way too long. Let's go head into promo. We're gonna get some. Oh wait, no, wait. That's. Hold on. Fuck. Okay, clicked on the wrong one. Okay, we're gonna be doing. I have made official that I'm going to start Artemis's route next, because all I have left after that will be Theo's and Ollie's, and I kind of want to save Ollie for last because he's the one I like the most. But yeah. So I feel like after Artemis, I would do Theo, and after Theo, I would do Ollie. So there you go. That's the route that's the order I'm gonna do. Anyway, let's go continue. Artemis leans easily against the jukebox, phone in hand. His wings flutter slightly behind him at regular intervals, as if dancing to some silent beat. The neon light of the jukebox caresses his face, highlighting his soft, feathery hair and the gentle curve of his beak. He looks so elegant, so collected, so handsome. I'm in love with an emo. Wait, what the fuck? Hold up. Okay, for a second, I thought that was Theo. I thought that was Theo with like a guitar, but that's like a completely different person. I just noticed that. Who the fuck is that? Let's see. Okay, maybe I'm getting a little tipsy. And maybe I don't really care. I mustered my courage to walk over to join him, trying to look as natural as possible. Hey! Yo. Trying to put some music? Do they have chaperone? Like, do they have Good Luck Babe? Oh, tell me, oh my god, is that the limited edition, collector's edition of The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess? Oh my god. But you know, chaperone's really good. I recently added California to my slay list, so my coworkers are having a blast with it. The bird looks up from the jukebox and nods. It's not a party without music. Is this really a party? There's only 6 of us here. Sure, why not? He flicks through the list of songs, his face folded into a gentle smirk. This thing's got mostly oldies though. Leo is not B&D grandpa allocations. I swear he's the most elderly 30-something I've ever met. Not a fan, huh? Nah, I like old shit. I'm just not sure it's the vibe tonight. Well, let me see the song list. I stood up next to him and started flipping through the tracks. I can feel his eyes on me as I work, sharp, almost piercing, beneath his delicate lashes. I suddenly become very aware of how close we are, and resist the urge to step away. Just be normal, Leo. I know a few of these. This one's pretty good. Artemis squints at the title, then looks back at me, teasingly. You know that's a love song, right? Like, a really serious one? Shit, hadn't thought of that. It's casual. Knee deep in the passenger seat and you're eating me out. Is it casual now? But why do I suck so bad at being normal, same? He looks around the room with a smirk. Listen, I know we're all butts here, but... His eyes flip back to me. Unless... His smirk widens. You trying to put the moves on somebody? Well, this is becoming... This route is more forward than the others. Great response. Real smooth. Noticing my expression, his countenance softens and his eyebrows raise. Wait, actually though? I was mostly kidding, but... Are you? I'm... thinking about it. Oh yeah? Then fuck it, let's put some love songs on. Wingman Artemis, report for duty. And the... Artemis. He wants you in this route. I'm sorry. How direct is this route gonna be? Like, I'm wondering, like, how direct is it? Anyway, before to say anything, he punches a set of keys and the machine starts warbling. She was a playboy, Bridget Bardot. She showed me things I didn't know. Red Wine Supernova starts playing. Before to say anything, he punches a set of keys and the machine starts warbling. The scratchy sound of an old trumpet and piano fill the basement. Oh, good choice. Oh, wait, how does his voice go? Because I know it did hunter like this, but oh, good choice. I think that's it. Like a slight rasp, but not really. Theo calls from over at the bar. This one's an old favorite, but this one's an old favorite of mine. But that doesn't surprise me at all, Theo. Hey, you're the one who queued it up. Fair enough. Artemis turns back to me and lowers his voice. So, who's the lucky guy? I open my mouth to speak. Hey, man! But he beats me to it. Hey, Ben, you made it just in time. We're doing Artemis today. So that's cool. OMG, burp, literally. Also, Ben, I'm gonna wait until after I get home from my 2-week vacation to stream the next Chenya build. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully. But yeah, we're starting this route now. And then after that, we're gonna be doing Theo's, and after that, we're gonna save Ollie for last. No worries, take your time and enjoy every day. Oh yes, I definitely will. I'll probably get my soul sucked out of me during it, but probably be worth it. But yeah, let's continue. I open my mouth to speak, but he beats me to it. His face lighting up in realization. Wait, actually, don't tell me. I think I know. You gonna read how it feels like that VM broke me? How it feels like. Is that the name of the VN, or is that just like a term? Oh, is that as? Hold on. Let me just like. Oh, what? Oh, do you mean what it feels like about Conpeto? Ooh. Oh yeah. Okay, so I am a bit interested in Competo's work ever since I was a Stolen Delinquent's lover. But I wouldn't necessarily stream this because it does says it contains explicit sexual content, and honestly, I don't want to get banned on Twitch. I mean, I know there's a specific streaming a specific streaming site. It's a streaming site, I believe. Not Kick though. I would absolutely like you will not catch me using Kick. Like the day I start using Kick, just cancel me at that point. I'll just go. But anyway. But yeah, I am interested in Competo's work after Stolen Delinquent. But yeah, also for anyone watching the VOD who haven't seen, like, you know, some of the some of my older VODs. Ben over here is one of the writers of Chenya, which I have played on my channel before, and I have a playlist, so go check those out. And a new build has already just posted. But they also posted there's also a short story PDF that you can download right now, and I guess you should probably read that before starting on the next build. So yeah, go check Chenya if you like a good mystery. But anyway, back to this. He narrows his eyes and scrutinizes me, his face alight with easy mirth. Suddenly, I'm finding it very hard to breathe, let alone speak. The piano melody strolls mockingly around us as we stare at one another. I think I knew from the start, to be honest. You were pretty obvious. The muted trumpet spikes and shrills, and my heart tries to hammer its way out of my chest. You could have just told me straight up, you know. I swallowed the lump in my throat. I didn't know how you would react, and I didn't want to make you uncomfortable or anything. Why would it make me uncomfortable? He speaks softly, reassuringly, gracing me with his slight, lopsided smile. You worry too much. This route is a lot more direct than the other routes, holy shit! Were we at a confession scene? And we just clicked his name. Oh my god. The music rises to a shimmering climax, and a brilliant elation flows through me with each labored heartbeat. Which, you should tell him how you feel. Oh! I literally thought this game was gonna be like, oh, you're in love with me? Facts, no printer. Slay, hunty. Let's date. Listen. But honestly, I'm actually kind of glad it didn't go that direct. Like, I'm kind of glad it didn't go super direct like that, because it wouldn't have made sense. Because so far from the routes that we've seen, like, they're not rushing a relationship or anything. In fact, every like thing. In fact, like, the progression of each relationship is a lot realistic. I mean, Rofi definitely. Okay, let's be honest. Rofi definitely has feelings for Leo. Let's keep it real here. You thought he was gonna be different boots, but you were wrong. Literally. Listen, Rofi's like. I mean, the childhood friend turned crush type of trope is very much a real thing, which is very much like a real thing in media. So Rofi, like, having feelings for Leo is pretty obvious. I mean, they were together, and Leo was like the one friend he had. You know, that's like who done so much for him. Hunter is kind of like Hunter feels like a flirt, to be honest, but I have a feeling like his feelings for Leo is kind of by proxy, but it's kind of like by proxy because of Rofi, because they were college buddies, and Rofi talks about Leo, and he finally gets to meet Leo, and then he sees him, he's like, oh, I see, I understand. But like, I thought it was I'm glad that Artemis isn't like immediately jumping into the feelings aspect of this route. So yeah, props. Anyway, let's read this. Let's see. I have a hunch Rolfie feels the same way about you. What? Realization dawns on me, and I burst into a hearty fit of laughter. Oh. The bird blushes slightly, adjusting his beanie with an embarrassed talon. Or not then. Sorry, guessed wrong. I shake my head, still absorbed in giggles. Well, since I'm clearly oblivious, who is it? Yeah, no shit. Silly bird. Buoyed by the thrill of laughter, the words pour out of me with ease. It's you, Artemis. The pure shock on the bird's face makes me laugh even harder. Sorry, I'm not laughing at you, I just... Okay, maybe I am laughing at you a little bit, but... Oh, so direct! No, it's okay. He stretches the back of his neck sheepishly. I just... really didn't expect that. In a good way, or... But not in a bad way, I just... You really caught me off guard here. He finally meets my eyes again, a slight blush showing on his cheeks. Sorry for being such a dumbass. It's fine. Now it's my turn to give him a smirk. It suits you. He stops, his old sarcastic persona returning. Well, it caught your attention, so I guess you're right. He leans back against the wall, stretching his wings out and crossing his arms. So, what's the plan? I'm still waiting for you to put the moves on me. Oh, so we actually are direct. Okay. Now I'm curious where this route is gonna go. Anyway, my anxiety ebbs, completely replaced by exhilaration. Well, first I figured I'd get so nervous that I could barely speak. Artemis nods sagely. A good opener. And then I acted really cagey, so you think I was talking about someone else. Okay, I'm with you so far. And finally, when you didn't understand, I'd laugh at you and call you a dumbass. He gives me a short but pointed golf clap. Perfect. An A+ seduction. Thank you. I stuff my paws in my pockets and look up at him expectantly. So? He regards me with his usual sardonic smile. But this time I can see a new warmth in his eyes. Which, lucky for you, you were direct. Honestly, I'm dumb as shit sometimes. Literally, same. I've said this before and I'll say it again. If someone has feelings for me and they want to make themselves known, don't subtly flirt with me. But don't subtly flirt with me. I will not take the hint. Tell me directly. Please. Anyway. If someone's flirted with me, I need them to spell it out. Lazy me. Why is this game reading me to filth? Jesus fucking Christ. So, the opposite of what I did at first. You got there, that's what matters. Which, you picked a good song too, a classic. I'll keep that in mind, honey, as if you haven't already confessed. In fact... Lucy G! How would kissing work? I'm just noticing that. How would kissing work? Wait, let me read these. Let me read these finals. Lost and Clueless together, okay? The main events. I don't know, like, do avian furries, do their beaks, are their beaks, softer? Like, or are they more malleable? Because I just see how that would work. In terms of, like, affection in the furry universe. But other than that, I'm not too sure. And they're all so fucking cute. Oh my god. Ugh! He turns to the jukebox and starts flipping through the track list again. That would work, but it feels so wrong somehow. Oh, I thought it would. Which, let me return the favor. Music always speaks louder than words anyway. Once more, I slide up to the jukebox with Artemis, and for a beautiful eternity, we take turns queuing up songs. The old speakers... I can't. The old speakers crackle and hiss, enveloping us in a hazy jazz and deep soulful vocals. And together we float, twin islands in the waves. Lightly touching, sometimes speaking, sharing these glimmering moments as the wind howls tunelessly outside. In lieu of words, we play music, sharing our flights of emotion through the whir and spin of vinyl. First playful, then deep. Elation gives way to sorrow, Elation gives way to sorrow, gives way to deep, desperate devotion, teased into the air by the loving stretch of the needle. A needle going around and around like the hands on the clock. Singing sweet eternal songs of love until even eternity ends. The muted tender jazz, coupled with the warmth of the drinks, starts to take its toll. I fight back several yawns, my heavy eyelids fluttering. I saw that. You disgusting pervert. That's absolutely unacceptable. Bedtime. No, I can stay up. As if on cue, Theo walks out from behind the bar and announces, "Last call, folks. I'm afraid your bartender is exhausted." Bedtime. Artemis repeats gently. To my sleepy dismay, the others start heading upstairs as Theo finishes the final cleanup. God. Come on. He reaches out and smooths a bit of fur out of my face. I'll walk you up. I nod reluctantly and start to shuffle towards the stairs. When we reach the den, I turn back to Artemis. But I had a lot of fun tonight. Yeah, it was my kind of party. I wanted it to go on forever. I say sheepishly, shuffling my paws. But you'll see me tomorrow. I'm not going anywhere. Tomorrow. When was the last time I actually looked forward to tomorrow? Promise? Which promise? Good night, Leo. Good night, Artemis. And with those few words, he slips out of the room like a shadow. I think I can trust you. You're not a dream. When I open my eyes in the morning, you'll still be there. After all, you promised. Promises that... What the fuck was that? I got something stuck in my goddamn throat. Jesus Christ, hold on. Water break! Anyway, I think I keep messing up how Theo's voice works. Okay, so he kind of talks like this. I think this is his voice. And then Hunter's is more like this. Okay. Anyway, you promised. The door is open, but I can't leave. I'm noticing something. I'm noticing something between each, dream flashback. For Rofi, it was a childhood memory. It was his childhood memory of him. With Hunter, he sees Hunter's childhood and his emotions. Now we're getting Artemis. Are we gonna get this with literally everyone? If so, what the fuck is Leo? Who is he? Can he read minds or something? What the fuck is going on with this character? Anyway, I did some reading Artemis' voice in this one. Which, the music is so loud, but I can't turn it off. I make myself sick. But I can't change. Scared of the outside? Scared of the silence? and most of all scared of. The music grows impossibly louder, clawing at my eardrums with frantic fingers. The bass rattles my bones, trying to pull them from my flesh. I can't do this anymore. I have to go. Somewhere. Anywhere else. I throw open the nearest door stubble outside, kicking up snow and old trash. My frantic eyes spot a nearby railing and I haul myself in that direction, just barely making it before my knees give out. Damn! You good? Oh my god. Oh my god, wait, I don't think I noticed this till now, but I love the fucking, winged piercings. That's actually like a cool alternative to like ear piercings and everything. I wonder how much they would be though, because those are really big ones. Let's see. Just need a moment. My talents move without thoughts, like a puppet on a string, digging through my pockets for that familiar common shape. Sweet heat, cruel fire, just what I need. The reek of the overflowing dumpster invades my nostrils, but I couldn't care less. Just a moment to burn away the panic, here under the velvety wind of solitude. When was the last time I was alone? Completely, blissfully alone. Without those sharp eyes digging into my back. I can't even remember. Why does the graffiti just say frost? Like what? The music from the club gets louder still, as if reaching out for me, noticing my escape. I shiver as a cold wind seeps past, ruffling my exposed feathers. I shiver again, remembering the feeling of grasping paws and hot breath on my neck. Oh. Another drag, burning through me, harsh and cleansing. I should go back. My friends are probably looking for me. I want nothing less. Oh, who is this diva? Right on cue, the wretched door crashes open and he steps through, bringing the sound and the fury with him. Oh, I guess not so diva. His harsh eyes turn from livid to relieved as soon as he sees me. But oh, redacted! There you are. You should have told me you were just going out for a smoke. We all thought you bailed just like you did last time. He laughs, sweet yet mocking. My stomach curdles with shame and anger, still turning over and over to anxiety's steady beat. Oh, Artemis looks so adorable. It looks so small in this. Yeah, I just need a minute. I figured. You never last too long at these kinds of shows. He slumps against the railing next to me, fishing out a cigarette of his own. He always looks so much cooler than me when he smokes. So... He looks down at me, eyes twinkling behind a curl of smoke. What was it this time? Music too loud? Well, yeah, actually. Feels like they keep cranking it up higher and higher. The face vibrates in my throat as I speak, barging its way through the closed metal door. He laughs again. That's because they are. That's sort of the whole point. I gotta take you out more of these nights, if that's still bothering you. He snorts with laughter, a smoky cloud billowing from his nostrils. Slumped against the railing in the dim fluorescent light, he looks like a smug, sinuous dragon, deciding whether or not to incinerate me with a blast of flame. What else? Well... Another shiver. That one tiger kept... My voice catches in my throat. Rough paws ruffling my feathers. Ooh. Oh, right, yeah. Francis couldn't keep his paws off you, huh? My eyes snapped to his smiling face, smoke forgotten. I guess I should have warned you. He's not a real thing for birds. You saw? And you didn't help? She ain't no diva. She ain't no diva. Woo! I sure did. Pretty sure everyone did. Sometimes I hate that shit-eating grin of his. Look, I'm sorry about him. He's kind of a pain in the ass, yeah. But his brother runs the club. He shrugs and takes another drag, either not noticing or not caring that my eyes are boring through his skull. And we like coming here, so that's the way it's gotta be. So, you'd rather go into the shady-ass... You'd rather just stay at this shady-ass club than help your friend who's practically being essayed. With all due respect, I hope you die. Say with me, y'all. She ain't no diva. Anyway. Besides, the cover for this place is way out of our budget. There's no way we'd get in otherwise. My talons curl tightly around the bars of the cold metal fence, like the bars of a cage, dangling like bait over the abyss. Inside, the song changes, and he straightens, stubbing out his cigarette and tossing it away. Oh yeah, this one's my favorite. Hey, come on back in, I'll buy you another drink. I don't move. I don't even speak. Hey, Urtu Redacted! What's your usual? A rum and a coke? No. My voice cracks a little. I'm not drinking tonight. Oh, well, no wonder you're having a shitty time. He grabs you by the shoulder, his grip so soft but completely inescapable. Once we get a few drinks down you, you'll be right as rain. He begins to gently tug me back towards the door, every inch like being dragged over hot coals. Which, no, actually, I think I want to go home. What? His voice hits on that familiar edge, sharp as a knife. Come on, it's only been like an hour. And I'm everyone's ride, remember? I did remember. How could I forget 45 insufferable minutes in a packed, smoke-choked car, careening through the streets at breakneck speed? I know. But I'm just really not feeling well, and... He changes tact and sighs deeply, stuffing his paws in his pockets. Alright, look, if you really want to go home, I can take you, but... There's always a but. I just think it's kind of selfish of you, that's all. Because he doesn't want to be SA'd? Because he doesn't want to be SA'd? Because he wants to value his own comfort over the expense of someone else? Over the expense of you? Flop. Flop, 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 flop. I hope that choker chokes you. Like, bitch? Do not piss me off. Do not piss me off. Okay. The word selfish strikes me like a whip. We've all been looking forward to the show for like a month, okay? I invited you here because you're my friend and I love you. A nervous flutter of the heart, unbidden and unwanted, but completely undeniable. But if I'd known you bailed 50 minutes in, he says again. Look, I can't leave right now, okay? But I can call you a ride. His gaze hardens, now absolutely withering. What? I don't think I can afford it. You're shitting me. He crosses his arms, eyes beating me down into the pavement. But let me get this straight. You agreed to come out to this club that you know I've been super excited about. And immediately after you get here, you start acting weird and standoffish. You won't drink, you won't dance, you won't even stay in the building. And now you tell me I have to drive you home because you don't have any money? Well, you don't have to, I would just need to borrow. Redacted! He says my name like a death sentence, like the tolling of a cold brass bell, like the sweetened shut of an iron cage door. You're embarrassing yourself, and me. Die! 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 I really hope. Oh my god, you. Do not piss me off! Do not! Do not! Okay. That's it. Ah! Every time you do this, I had to stick my neck out for you. Well, you should. You should. Your friend who you claim to love was being essayed. And you did nothing. And to be honest, I'm getting really fucking sick of it. With a final long-suffering sigh, he pulls out his wallet and starts rifling through it. I'll ask the others. We'll lend you the money for the ride. But this is it, okay? If you leave tonight, we're done. Theatrically, right on cue, he pauses. It meets my eyes, already knowing what will happen. I stand there, stuck between the frozen sheets and the harsh, blaring beats. I last longer than usual. He seems to notice as well, like he just see me fighting it. But then I crumple, like I always do. Okay, our trumpet does it. No! I wanted warm, cozy vibes. And I'm getting pain. I'm getting let's sacrifice my feelings. Let's sacrifice my comforts. Just to gain friendships with guys who practically don't give a fucking shit about me. Okay. Just like that, the violence in his eyes vanishes, replaced at once by a jovial smile, triumphant and victorious. I regretfully stub out my cigarette, grinded its sweet, precious warmth into the iron railing. Sorry for being the way I am. Hey, no worries. I'm used to it by now. He slings a weary arm over my shoulders and tugs me back to the door. He's warm, despite the cold and the soothing smell of sweat, booze, and musky cologne washes over me. Let's ditch you that rum and coke. You're gonna have fun tonight, even if it kills both of us. He wrenches the door open and we plunge headfirst into the abyss. I crank my head around, frantically trying to catch one last glimpse of my escape. The door's open, but I can't leave. It starts to swing shut, like a coffin lid being nailed into place. I can almost hear the pounding of the hammer, in time with the vibrating room around me. I feel every strike square in the chest, reverberating through my aching body. I hear someone calling my name, a familiar gruff voice that sets every feather on edge. No, it's not him. I feel that slender arm, my final anchor, uncoil from my shoulders, setting me loose, lost, adrift, in the violent waves and clouds of smoke. A different pair of paws envelop me and my mind goes blank. The room around me fades into blurred streaks. Voices and lyrics meld into slurred, stuttering blasts of sound, pounding over and over to the steady beat of the hammer. The squealing of the heavy iron door, slamming shut with a sound like... Hi, Branch! How you doing? Oh... It's really fucking windy where I am at right now. Holy shit. Anyway. We're gonna be taking a little... Let's take a little water break. It makes you wonder, how do you get from there to here? Like, what happened? Anyway. The sound of shattering glass wrenches me awake. For one endless moment, dreams and reality blur together. I feel the harsh, numbing beat of the music in my veins, thumping in violent crashing contrast to the howl of the wind. I feel the comforting, suffocating weight of an arm across my shoulders. I feel betrayal, sharp as a knife in the back. Easy there. Deep breaths. I fill my tattered lungs with air and pull my knees up to my chest, waiting for the feeling in my limbs to return. None of that was real, Leo. It was all a dream. Look around you. This right here in front of you is real. The familiar sight of Theo's den comes into focus as my eyes adjust, with one noticeable difference. I stumbled to my paws in the dim moonlight and began fumbling for the light switch. A fallen tree branch protrudes into the room like a gnarled hand, reaching towards me with clawed, beckoning fingers. I stare dumbly in the center of the room, staring at the unwelcome intruder. Thump, thump, thump. My eyes trace the branch up to his base, out the shattered window to the howling darkness outside. Thump, thump, thump. What is that sound? Oh, this is heartbeat. He's having a panic attack. Oh. It's my heart. The blood pounded in my veins. What the fuck? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't press shit. That was weird. Anyway. My legs wobble and I slump back down onto the air mattress, shaking all over. The rhythmic beats intensify and I uselessly cover my ears, pressing them flat against my head. It does nothing, of course, to dull the throbbing ache in my skull. I'm not sure how long I sit there, hunched and shivering, eyes wide and stiff, staring blankly at the floor. It must have been at least a year. No, 10 years. Perhaps 20. Until finally there's room for thought. Room for reason. I can still feel his paws on my fur. His weight pressing onto me. Maybe I always will. That's gotta suck. Leo. It was just a dream. I remind myself again. More forcefully this time. I flexed my claws, digging ever so slightly into my fur. Soft pinpricks of pain grounded me, here in this body. Artemis. I scramble for my phone and do the only thing that comes to mind. It rings 3 times, punctuated by the wind's steady pulse. A rough click and the sound of shuffling blankets. Leo? For the first time in an eternity, something speaks louder than the pounding at my heart. Leo, you there? I latch onto his words, each one quiet in the resonant beats within. Look, I appreciate that you're thinking about me, but it's like 3 in the morning, so... Artemis, the den. I force all of my energy into my words, trying as hard as possible to sound normal. Huh? There was a falling branch. It broke the window. Oh. Shit. Yeah. So sorry for asking, but do you mind? Of course. Sorry for being an ass. I'll be right up. Do me a oh my god, why is it doing that? It keeps doing full screen on me, and I'm like, I'm not pressing full screen. Anyway. Do me a favor and put shoes on. Like, right now, before you step on anything sharp. Click. Aww. After only a few minutes, the blue jay shoulders the door open, eyes alight with concern. It takes every ounce of restraint not to bury my face in his feathers and muffle the outside world. His discerning gaze sweeps across the room as he quickly takes in the state of things. Then he lets out a slow, tuneful whistle. Wow, this sucks. I feel a strangled laugh claw its way up my throat, sharp and desperate, tingled with hysteria. Yeah, it sure does. I just can't catch a break, huh? Clearly not. So what, did you, like, wander under a ton of ladders before this? Or blow up a mirror factory? The laugh breaks free then, and some of my strangled tension leaves with it. Not lately, no. Oh my god. Okay, good, because I'm gonna be sharing a room with you moving forward, and I don't need any more bad luck. I blinked at Artemis several times in rapid succession, not quite sure if I heard him correctly. Sharing a room? Yeah? What, you think you're still gonna sleep here after this? Absolutely not. As soon as we're done cleaning up here, we're moving your stuff down to the basement. Nope. He cuts me off, a slight blush clearly visible on his feathered cheeks. I won't hear any arguments. He is so forward. Or apologies, I can tell you got one locked and loaded. I saw the obligatory sorry and nod. God, I spent enough time around Ollie. I know when someone's about to apologize for no reason. Thanks, Artemis. Yeah. He waves a talon, blushing even harder. Anyway, speaking of cleaning up, we should probably start actually doing that. Instead of whatever this is. Right. I rub my eyes furiously with both paws that give my pounding head a shake. I'll get a broom from the kitchen and start sweeping up the glass. Good first step. The bird pauses for a moment, eyes flicking around the room. I think I'm going to get Theo. Oh, of course, Theo. He'll want to see this, even if it upsets him. He'd probably be more upset if we waited till morning to tell him. Just, prepare yourself for a frantic grandpa. We have. In the other 2 routes. I walked into the already lit kitchen and do a quick sweep for a broom and dustpan. By the time I located, I could already hear muffled voices and the sound of fast, heavy paw steps. Oh my god. Whew. Hey, slow down a bit, will you? Theo, wild-eyed and panting, ignores Artemis completely and rushes open the den door. Now that the master of the house is here, the howling wind seems louder than before. Theo's eyes land on the branch, and he winces with real pain as if it had pierced him instead. Artemis and I exchanged worried glances. We'd had expected Theo to be distressed, but I could tell he's immediately regretting the frantic grandpa jab from earlier. The fox takes another step towards the broken window, and Artemis starts forward, talons outstretched. Hey, whoa, 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 what did I just say? There's glass everywhere. Theo, buddy, you should really go put some shoes on. Artemis turns to me, attempting to grab the reins of the situation. Which, Leo, you want to start sweeping up? I'll get to work moving the furniture. No. Theo's voice is hoarse and clipped, pulsing with raw panic. Go out to the living room. I'll handle this. What? Artemis' stormy brow furrows sharply. No, I don't think so. This is my house. This is my responsibility. Theo speaks with his back to us, shoulders set in a rigid line. Don't be dense. Do you honestly think you can move that branch out of here by yourself? Theo starts to retort, but Artemis interrupts him. Besides, if you think we're going to repay your kindness by making you clean up all of this alone, then we've given you the wrong impression. Theo turns back to us then, a new anger burning in his wide, frantic eyes. I can feel the blood start to pound once more into my skull. You don't owe me anything. I'm telling you to let me handle it. Artemis frowns, clearly unwilling to back down. And what? You think we'll just sit around for the next few hours watching? My eyes dart between the bird and the fox, unsure of what to do. The broom and dustpan hang uselessly in my paws. Oh, fuck. What happens when you sprain your back lifting this branch? That familiar dread starts to bubble up once more. Do you think you'd be doing us any favors lying injured on the couch? I should say so then. I have to interject. Guys, I don't... Sprain my back? Just how old do you think I am? Oh god, he's having a panic attack. Will you calm down? I didn't say... I am perfectly capable of taking care of my own home, Artemis. And furthermore, I don't know who you think you are, too. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, Leo's having a panic attack. Oh no, no, Leo, oh my god, no, Leo. I hear the muffled clatter of the broom hitting the floor, and then all sounds fades, replaced by a steady pressure and the feeling of absence. Oh, the ringing! Oh, I hate that! Faintly, I feel my back impact the wall and slide roughly downwards, almost like I'm feeling it happen to somebody else. A solid, strong arm drapes over my shoulders, and an arm over my shoulder, pulling me back. No! With a violent flail of motion, I shake off the arm. Leo? Artemis draws his arms back, clearly shaken by my violent reaction. But, Leo, we're here. It's gonna be okay. My breath returns a slow, stuttered gasp. I'm sorry. I don't know what's... Theo cuts me off. God. No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have raised my voice. And, I guess I should apologize, too, for being the way I am. Don't... Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. Oh, fuck. Sorry, Theo. Leo. The room goes quiet, except for the low hum of the wind from the window. We should really patch that up. And we are helping you, Theo, whether you like it or not, so... Will you please don't put on some shoes? Man, Leo really went through a lot after Echo. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Ugh. The spark of animosity still lingers in the air, but I can tell Theo is too tired to pursue it. Okay. He turns and slips out of the room, his expression too complex to read. Artemis sighs, sifting pieces of glass with his booted foot. Well, I fucked that one up pretty hard as usual. But, whatever about me. Are you okay? You were out like a light for a bit there. Yeah, I'm alright. Despite my best efforts, I don't sound particularly convincing. Ooh, I hate that. Oh, God. Does this happen to you a lot, or... No. He gives me a concerned once-over, still crouched beside me on the hardwood floor. I know we said we'd both help, but maybe you should go lie down. I'm worried about you, bud. Bud? Bud? Am I hearing you correctly? You said bud? I seriously consider it for a moment. Just a moment, though. Then I struggled back upright, grabbing the fallen broom and dustpan. No, I'll be fine. I think it was just... with everything going on, just a little too much for me. Artemis drops his gaze, guilt playing in his eyes. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, I know I'm really annoying about apologizing, but I feel like it's warranted here. I'm sorry for starting that argument. I really thought I was helping by pushing Theo like that. For what it's worth, I think that's what he's needed to hear. Maybe. Anyway, that's enough drama for one night. I'll be chill from now on. I promise. I muster a small smile for the Blue Jay, feeling some life return to my weary frame. Thanks. We get to work. The sweeping takes much longer than I expected. Artemis' hawkish eyes continuously spawn small shards I missed. After only a few minutes, I wordlessly hand him the broom. He gracefully accepts with his usual sardonic grin. We swap jobs and I pick up where he left off, moving the furniture and gathering the fallen items, being particularly wary of hidden glass. Of what? What'd I press? Theo joins us not long after, sporting some thick snow boots and a chagrined expression. Welcome back. Which I think Leo could use a hand organizing things. Artemis treats it to a deliberately soft smile. Theo nods, smiles sheepishly back. Thank you, you do. Don't mention it, just earning our keep. With Theo's help, the work goes very smoothly, and before long, only the main arm of the massive branch remains. Artemis eyes it skeptically, dusts off his talons. I don't know how much help I'll be here, to be honest. You've seen my noodle arms. I was cursed with these spaghetti arms! If you'd watched Lackadaisy, you understand that reference. Don't be dense. Theo repeats Artemis' earlier jab with a playful smile, taking up his position by the gnarled wood. Guess I deserve that. Okay, where do you want me? Here, you and Leo can take this side, and we'll all lift at once. Roger that. We take a few moments to angle ourselves around the branch. I steady my grip, waiting for the others to do the same. Ready? 1, 2, 3! We all lift on 3, muscles straining. Artemis and I immediately stagger backwards, pushed back by Theo's disproportionate strength. Easy there, cowboy. I grip my teeth and double my efforts, and Artemis does the same. Get a good hold on it? Yep, let's walk. In slow, steady steps, We walk the branch back out the window until it catches on something unseen outside. I think... Here, let's drop it for a second. Gently now. We work together to let the branch back onto the floor. I think I'll head outside and pull from the... other end. Then you two can push from in here. Made sense to me. Artemis replies, clearly trying to catch his breath. Theo turns and strides out the door, with far more purpose and intention than he did just minutes ago. Shit, he's really strong. Where the hell is he keeping all that? Yeah, he almost knocked us over. Which, I honestly think he could have moved it by himself. We both jump slightly as Theo's voice echoes through the room. Okay, I'm ready. Start pushing on my signal. We stumble into place and add our meager efforts to his, shoving the in vain branch back out the window into the darkness beyond. With a loud exhale and a few jerky movements, Theo pulls it through. Okay, now let's get something to seal up this window. Some duct tape and garbage bags will do for now. Both should be in the kitchen, I think. As we walk through the house to the kitchen, some of our usual levity returns. Our smiles are wider, our steps are lighter. I guess it's true what they say. Sharing pain halves it. Sharing joy doubles it. What are you grinning about over there? Oh, nothing really. Just a silly thought. You have a nice smile, Leo. It looks good on you. I stuttered out a blushing reply and shoved my paws into my pockets. Let's stay on track here, okay? Yes, sir. Sure enough, only after a minute of searching we find what we're looking for. Garbage bag stuffed under the sink. Duct tape placed neatly in the junk drawer. See, I told you every house has one. Okay, maybe you and Theo have a junk drawer, but I do not. So where do you keep all your junk then? All your loose batteries and patches of soy sauce? Where they belong, in the garbage. I shake my head in disappointment, tucking the duct tape into my hoodie pocket. And here I thought you were civilized. That was your first mistake. The two of us get to work covering the window with the thick plastic bags, using long strips of duct tape to hold them in place. I take on duct tape duty, my paws easily slicing the tape into reasonably sized pieces. My claws. Artemis starts to patch up the window, and before long we stand back to admire our work. Nice. I think there's still a bit of an opening around the bottom right corner. He grabs the tape and starts fiddling with it. Here, I can do it. He beats me to it, resorting to ripping the tape with his beak. Species features! Well, at least that answers our question whether or not his beak is soft or not. So now that still brings back to our question of how do they kiss in this universe? But that's so funny. Has someone done like a comic of that? Wait, don't rip it like that. Isn't that really bad for you? Well, yeah, so is losing your mind. Which is what I was doing, trying to rip it with my talons. Which, next time, just let me do it then. Alright, fine. I just need one more strip. After finishing up the window, we start on the bookshelves, helping Theo rearrange their contents. Some of these books are pretty heavy duty, Theo. I'm honestly impressed. Which, don't be. I haven't read half of them. I'm impressed you've read any of them. I haven't opened a book since college. Really? How long has it been? 5 years, I guess. Shit already? Huh. What was your degree? What was your degree? Yeah, about that, you dropped out. I've never got one. Dropped out after the first year. Theo chuckles. Well, that's one more year of college than I had. And yet you're the one who can actually read a book, so... It's not a competition. Finally, our work begins showing real results, just as the first hints of dawn creep into the room. That's looking pretty darn good. I don't have any plywood on hand, so I'll have to do it till the storm blows over. I have some. Artemis chirps, leaning back against the wall. My landlord left a ton of extra building supplies in the basement of my building. I'm sure you won't notice if a few boards go missing. Theo raises an eyebrow. Stealing from your landlord, eh? He grins wickedly. Good for you. I'll take you up on that offer. Artemis nods easily. First, though, I want to help Leo get settled downstairs. Oh, that's right. You'll be needing a new place to sleep. I guess sharing the basement does make the most sense. The two of you should have plenty of space down there. Yep, that's the idea. I just want to finish up a few things here, but let me know if you need help with the air mattress. Sure thing. But if you hear screaming and the breaking of bones, just come running. Of course! Thanks again, Artemis. I know I'm intruding into your space here. Hardly my space, but I get what you mean. It's no trouble at all. You don't snort, do you? Just taking your chain, come on. As I stretch the bedsheets over the still inflated air mattress, my lack of sleep catches up to me big time. There's sirens right now. I can hear them. Someone died. Anyway, you could go back to bed, you know. Artemis chirps, now looking up from his phone. Really thinking about it. What about you? God, like I said, I'm gonna go pick up the supplies for my apartment. Oh, right. I'm coming too then. There's really no need. He slips his phone away and stands abruptly. It's only a few boards. I sure need help. Look at yourself. You're exhausted. Just get a few more hours of sleep. Theo and I will handle the rest from here. I attempt to pound an expression, but find swiftly ruined by a deep yawn. This is the second time you put me to bed in 12 hours. Well, hopefully it actually works this time. Relax, okay? You've been through a lot lately. Despite my protests, I can already feel my eyes closing. Just for a few minutes. Before I could say another word, I found myself falling into sweet, downy nothingness. That yawn came at a perfect time. Jesus Christ. It might have been a dream, but I can swear I feel someone pull a warm blanket over me and softly brush the fur back from my forehead. How long should I keep going? And how long is this route anyway? Let's see. Let me see. Promises to keep. Let's see. Wait, really? Hold on. I'm checking the information of this game. Okay. Release public. Let's see. Okay. We decided to announce that positive is now. Okay. Okay. I'm just. Let's see. Anyway. Okay, yeah. So I believe that's gonna be. I believe that's going to be it. Because I think after this we're gonna get another hour of gameplay. If not, then we can like no. Let's see. Hold on. I'm checking. I'm checking all the posts. Let's see. Just in case I. Let's see. Release public. This is weird. I'm like this. Oh god. Let's see. Rough timeline. Timeline update. Release. Okay. And then this is the release. Featuring additions, new CGs, character track, music tracks. How long is Artemis's route anyway? Hmm. Well, okay. You know what? I'll end it here. Oh my god. Actually, will I end it here? No, I fucking won't. Actually, no. I'm turning. Sorry. We're gonna finish this. Well, actually, God, how long is it gonna be if I continue this? I'm putting way too much thought into this. I'm already here. Let's just finish it. I await the sunlight filtering softly through the small basement windows. The air is cooler down here, but pleasantly so. I shut my blinkers to sit upright, stretching out just a little. A quick glance at my phone tells me that I had been asleep longer than I expected. A few hours had passed in what felt like seconds. I spent some time sifting through my notifications, composed mostly of our house group chat turned meme warehouse. In the midst of the poorly edited pictures and looping gifs, I see a picture of Hunter digging through the fridge, sent by Rofi. Someone lose their raccoon? He's literally eating us out of house and home. Send help. The image reminds me both that I haven't seen the others in a while, and that I hadn't eaten anything since last night. After straightening out my bed, I make the easy decision to head upstairs in search of company and some food. I find it readily available in the form of Hunter and Rofi snacking merrily away in the kitchen. Aha! Rofi points an orange paw at me as I emerge from the basement. It's alive! Hunter bursts into a fit of laughter, followed swiftly by a fit of coughing. And there you are, you almost missed lunch! Rofi sparkles, pounding Hunter gently on the back. Whew, I'm glad I made it in time. Feels like I haven't eaten in ages. Well, Artemis did say the two of you were up around 3 in the morning. So, like, 9 hours ago? 9 hours ago? That felt like minutes ago. Which, hey, no big deal. Hunter chimes in, recovered from his food inhalation. It's not like any of us have anywhere to go. But what about the repairs? All done. Rofi throws a handful of chips into his mouth and crunches away. Yep, the window's all boarded up and the den is clear. Oh man, I'm sorry. I was planning on helping more, but... No, I'm glad you saved some work for the rest of us. Which I'm a little bit miffed you and Artie didn't wake us up, to be honest. Rofi nods enthusiastically. Yeah, it would have been super easy with all of us there. We would have beat the world record for sure. How is he doing, by the way? What do you mean? Artemis. He was pretty shaken up after the blackout yesterday. Seemed like he recovered alright, but I wanted to make sure. Probably due to a certain someone. Ruby noticed me playfully with an elbow. Do not blush, do not blush, do not blush, do not blush, do not blush. But, to be honest, I have no idea how to handle Artie when he gets upset. But you seem to have a knack for it. I guess. We're pretty similar, that's all. Uh-huh, sure. Just like I said before, you were always the popular one. Alright, whatever you say. I decided to probe a little further. So, you've seen Artemis get mad like that before? Ruffy pauses, deep in thought. Only once. Which, I haven't known him for that long, but it seems like a rare occurrence. It only happens when he's really stressed. And honestly, considering the circumstances, I don't really blame him. I wonder what the backstory is. He can get pretty snippy. But his heart's in the right place. What about you, Hunter? You doing alright? After the argument you two had? Who, me? Hunter's usual smile arrives on his face, with only the slightest hint of hesitation. Oh, I'm fine. It's not the first time I've been yelled at. And usually the yeller doesn't have my best interest in mind, so... Water under the bridge. And at that moment my phone buzzes. It's a text from Artemis. I'm a little embarrassed at how much my heart jumps when I see the name. Hey there, Sleeping Beauty. How are things at the house? I pull up a chair and start working on a reply when I see an orange snout in my peripheral vision. Sleeping Beauty? Hey! I jump up, startled, before swatting Ruffy away, face red and tail puffing. Leo? What? Are you and Artie? You know. Hunter and Ruffy exchange devious glances. Well, I can see the headlines now. Leo, age 26, the only snow leopard to die of embarrassment during the blizzard. Be honest, it's really, really important. Maybe we are... Ha! Ruffy pumps his fist in the air. I knew it! He holds a paw out to an exasperated Hunter, wiggling his fingers and bouncing his... Were they betting on it? No way! Alright. Hunter sighs and starts rummaging through his pockets. It was $20, right? What? No, it was 50! Ooh, Ruffy angry. I didn't think it was possible for my face to get any redder than it already was, but here we are. Did you two seriously bet on this? Yes, and I just seriously won. But for real though, I'm happy for you. Hardy's a really good guy. Ruffy looks at me, then with those blue wide eyes, and some of my heated emotion fades. I'm reminded of summer evenings, looking into those same eyes, hearing the same voice speak different words. I know what Ruffy sounds like when he's being sincere. He means it. And I can tell he really means it. The emotional moment is undercut only slightly by him accepting a crisp 50 from a peeved Hunter. Anyway, you better respond to that test before he thinks you hate him. Oh, shut up. I give Ruffy one more well-deserved swat, then turn back to my phone. $50 for this? That's way too much. Listen, you either bet hard or you don't bet at all. Ugh. I've got having a bad stretch. Same old, same old. Sitting in the kitchen with Thin 1 and Thin 2. I snap a quick, unflattering photo of Rofi and Hunter as they argue over the last soda. You still at your place? The 3 dots appear almost instantly. Must have been keeping an eye on his phone. For some reason, that gives me the warm and fuzzies. Nope, out with Theo, checking on houses, etc. Figure we need to spend some time together after our little pissing contest last night. How is he? Seems alright. Helping other folks makes him feel better. A short break. The 3 dots appear and then vanish. And then appear again. I apologize again for being harsh last night. And also for all the old man jokes. He just laughed. I'm trying to be extra nice to him for the next few days, just in case. But anyway, how are you doing, sleepyhead? Much better. I reply, pushing back a nosy Rofi with one paw and tapping away with the other. I really needed that rest. And not surprising. Could still be leftover fatigue from hypothermia, to be honest. Which, if you start feeling weird again, let Rofi know. He's not medical training, so he can fuss over you if I'm not there to do it. I turn to Rofi then, face still partially covered by my paw. Artemis just volunteered your medical expertise in case I start feeling weird again. Of course! His slightly muffled voice is 100% sincere. But wait, what do you mean again? It's no big deal, I was just... shattering. Explosive beats, the harsh burn stench of smoke. A little shaky last night. I don't blame you. Hunter says quietly. Rofi nods in agreement. So... I say, breaking the silence. I'm still curious, when was the last time you saw Artie get really mad? Let me see. It was last summer, I think. I saw him on one of my walks around the city, and he agreed to join me. It was going really well. We were having interesting conversations and everything. And then this jerk ran a red light and nearly flattened me. My eyes widened involuntarily. Whoa, what? You never told me this. It was after I graduated. I never really had the chance to. Anyway, I was just paying attention to the crosswalk sign, so I didn't see him. But Artie pulled me out of the way at the last second. He was so furious. I really thought he was gonna chase the guy down the street. He did kind of rip into me a little bit too. Told me to watch where I was going and all that. I mean, he was right, of course. If he had been there. I shiver, despite the warmth of the kitchen. I don't want to think about that. Oh God. He apologized a few minutes after, and even bought me ice cream on the way back. In a weird way, I feel like he made us closer than we otherwise would have been. And, I don't know. Rofi's blue eyes unfocused, deep in thought. I knew he wasn't just angry or annoyed, if that made sense. He was worried about me. He almost saw me get hurt really badly, and it just freaked him out. Despite his prickly exterior, Artemis cares a lot about other people. Sometimes I think that's why he acts so aloof. Because he doesn't want to reveal how much he cares. He doesn't want to come off as overbearing or clingy. That's just my theory anyway. No, I think you're right. Ollie said pretty much the same thing last night. I think back to Artemis and Theo's arguments this morning. Noticing the similarities to Rofi's story. Oh. When the window broke, he was the first to mention getting Theo. Artemis knew he wanted to know even if it upset him. Yeah, it's a bit all softy, really. Rofi laughs, eyes twinkling. Just don't get hit by any cars and you should have no trouble with him. Oh, I bet you have him wrapped around your paw in just a few days. Haha. I say sarcastically, stealing some food off of Rofi's plate. Is everyone else awake? Was I the last to emerge today? Yep, even Ollie was up before you. He helped us organize the stuff from the den and put it back in place. I think he's still finishing up in there, actually. Maybe I'll go see if he needs help. I've done enough lying around. If you want, I'll leave some food out for the two of you. Thanks, Rofi. See you two later. Later. Bye! And you know what? I am gonna save the net. I am gonna save it later. Save the rest for later. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. Oh my god, this stressed me out. Why, Promises a Keep? Why did you stress me out? That's kind of rude! Okay. Well, hopefully I have enough of Artemis' route to do at least one good stream. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna have to do like a mashup like I did with Rofies and Hunters. But anyway. But yeah, this will be the last stream until I get back from my vacation, so there's that. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're watching the VOD, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to watch real life streams, which will be after my 2-week vacation, follow me at Twitch at twitch.tv/XenoTheCatBoy. And also follow me on Twitter, Blue Sky, where I post like my stream scheduling and other random bullshit. And also check out my YouTube community post where I post all my stream schedules. But anyway, oh god, I am going to, just enjoy this weather finally, because I haven't been enjoying it because I've just been streaming. I'm glad my stream didn't die on me. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you after 2 weeks. Bye bye!